Hamas is an Arabic acronym about Islamic resistance. But the amazing thing is, it's a Hebrew word that actually appears in the Bible. Hamas was born in Gaza on December 10th, 1987. Why did it come into existence? It's all there in its founding charter. Listen to what it says. This is the actual charter that began Hamas. It says, quoting from Al-Banna, Israel will exist and will continue to exist until Islam will obliterate it. In other words, Hamas exists to annihilate Israel. And this is what they're hailing as heroes on American campuses. And they'll say it's not anti-Semitism. No, it actually is. The charter of Hamas goes on. For our struggle against the Jews is extremely wide-ranging and grave. Our struggle against the Jews. In German, the words our struggle or my struggle is Mein Kampf. They're using Hitler's words. Article 22 of Hamas's charter could have been written by Hitler himself. It says the Jews took control of the world media, news agencies, the press, publishing houses, broadcasting stations, others with their money. They stirred revolutions in various parts of the world. They were behind the French Revolution, the Communist Revolution, most revolutions with their money. They formed secret societies such as Freemasons, Rotary Clubs, the Lions, for the purpose of sabotaging societies and achieving Zionist interests. There's no war going on anywhere without having their finger in it. This is classic anti-Semitism, and Hitler is all over it. The charter goes on in Hitler's words. The Jews aim at undermining societies, destroying values, corrupting consciences, deteriorating character, Israel, Judaism, and Jews. Israel is evil, according to this. Jews are evil, and so is Judaism. Hamas's charter makes it clear they will never make any peace with the Jewish people. Even in the next life, they say to the Jewish people of Israel, you shall be overcome and thrown together into hell. This is the only way to liberate Palestine. And this is what they're hailing on American campuses, chanting, we are Hamas. Well, let's see what Hamas is chanting. It's actually there in their charter. It's in their vow. Listen, it says this: I will assault and kill. Assault and kill. Assault and kill. I didn't repeat that. That's exactly what the charter says 3 times. I will assault and kill. It sounds like the mantra of somebody who is satanically possessed, and with good reason. Without Hitler, that charter could never be written. They are both part of the same evil. The hatred of the Jewish people is central to their worldview. You can't negotiate with it because it's the foundation of their existence, to annihilate Israel and the Jewish people. You can't negotiate with it any more than you can negotiate with a demonic spirit, which is basically what you're dealing with. And they chant in the universities, long live Hamas forever. Now another mystery. Hamas is an Arabic acronym about Islamic resistance. But the amazing thing is, it's also a Hebrew word. And it's a Hebrew word that actually appears in the Bible. With that in mind, listen to what the Bible actually says about Hamas, the word, from the Psalms. Deliver me, O Lord, from evil men. Preserve me from men of Hamas. And from Ezekiel, Hamas has risen up into a rod of wickedness. And this also. For the land is filled with crimes of blood, and the city is full of Hamas. And here's a command from the Bible. Put away Hamas. Or it can be translated, put an end to Hamas. Do you know what Hamas means in Hebrew? In the Bible, it means evil, violence, and destruction. So when they chant on American campuses, long live Hamas, in Hebrew, in the language of the Bible, they are chanting, long live violence, long live destruction. And when they chant, we are Hamas, in the language of the Bible, they are chanting, we are evil. Long live evil, we are. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're saying. They are pawns. They have become pawns of evil. The Palestinians have largely also become pawns of dark agents, vessels of terror, pawns of Hamas, pawns of violence, pawns of destruction, pawns of evil. But Hamas didn't begin it. Hamas came from the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood and the Mufti were following the lead of Adolf Hitler. So the evil is deeper and older. And Hitler and the Nazis were also pawns of something even deeper and older. Everything we are seeing now is just the latest manifesting of an ancient war and ancient evil, the longest of wars against any people It defies human explanation because it's not human. 2,000 years ago, it was written in the book of Revelation. Listen. Now, when the dragon saw that he'd been cast to the earth, he persecuted the woman who gave birth to the male child. Who's the woman? She wears a crown of 12 stars, the 12 tribes of Israel. She gives birth to the male child who will rule, Messiah. It can only be Israel, the Jewish nation. And the dragon? Well, the dragon is the enemy. Ha-Satan in Hebrew, Satan. The dragon persecutes the woman. The enemy persecutes Israel, the Jewish people. And verse 17, it says, and the dragon was enraged with the woman, and he went to make war with the rest of her offspring. Its ultimate fulfillment is yet to come, but it reveals the war that is already in progress. We are witnessing the latest manifestation of that war. It's a war that spans ages. It was waged by the pharaohs of Egypt, the rulers of Babylon, the emperors of Rome, the kings of the Middle Ages, the czars of Russia, the leaders of Nazi Germany, the leaders of Hamas, and even by those in our own land. They are also pawns, and behind it all is the dragon. In the last days, the dragon will wage war against the children of Israel. So he's warring now. The same one who wars against Israel will also war against the spiritual children of Israel. That's you, the believer, the follower of Messiah, a Christian. If he wars against the one, he's going to war against the other. So every follower of Messiah, Yeshua, the Messiah of Israel, must pray and uphold the children of Israel. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. And we have to pray for everyone. We have to pray for those who are deceived, for those who are pawns of the game, for the children of Ishmael, for those under the spell of Hamas, of violence, evil, and destruction. The only answer to Israel's anguish is the Messiah of Israel. When Messiah comes, Yeshua, when he comes, all the anti-Semites of the world and all who shout for Israel's destruction will bow their knees before the King of Israel. In that day, there will be no more Hezbollah, no more Hamas, no more violence, no more evil, no more destruction, as it is written in Isaiah. And Hamas shall no longer be heard in your land. No more evil, no more tears, no more sorrow. And the rage of the dragon, the evil of the dragon shall be no more, because the Lion of the tribe of Judah will have vanquished him. Be of good courage, because what we have seen, the Bible foretold. And that tells you that your God is still on the throne. And he's not getting off of it. That means you're on the winning side. And the only answer for Israel, for America, for the world remains Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Messiah, the light of the world, the only hope, the only one. If you do not now know him, if you are not now following him, and if you are not yet born again, saved, a child of God, you know you're going to heaven, ask him to come into your heart, into your life, that you might be born again. And begin to follow him with all your heart. And he'll lead you. And he'll save you. Just as he will save his ancient people Israel on that day. Now you may have guessed, but everything that's happening is just part of a gigantic mystery, which is going to be revealed in the dragon's prophecy. Now it lies behind what was, what is now, and what is yet to come, and it's going to affect your life.